Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another video. I'm really excited to have you guys here for another one. Now guys, this is my last video. Now it's not my last video for the entirety of the channel. I mean, it's my last video for 2024. Can you blame me? I had to get you guys in the door somehow. Now, all jokes aside, guys, I want to thank you all for an incredible year in calendar year 2024. Now, this calendar year has been very incredible because I've been seeing a lot of growth in the channel. And that means that you guys are tuning in, you're learning a lot from my experiences, and then you're able to use that in order to make your life better. And I don't know if you guys know, but as time goes on, you start to realize that the most important thing in the world are the people and the connections that we make and how we impact their lives in a positive way. So the fact that I'm impacting you guys in a very positive way really makes me feel like I'm making my impact in the world. Now, midway through 2024, especially in June, I got an email letting me know that I had hit 75,000 views for this particular channel. And more importantly, we recently crossed over that 1,000 subscriber mark. So thank you guys so much. Really love you all, and I really appreciate you. In fact, actually, let's recognize our 1,000 subscriber on the channel. Now, if I pronounce the name incorrectly, I do apologize, but let's give a big shout out to my 1,000 subscriber, which is Bernie Slew. Now, based on the avatar, I'm assuming that Bernie Slew loves open source products, especially from Red Hat. But it's really cool because they are my 1,000 subscriber. And they even left me a comment recently that says, I'm subscriber 1,000. So again, a huge thank you to you and a huge thank you to my community. Now for my 1,000 subscriber, especially you, Bernie Slew, and I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, go ahead and go into the description of my channel, look up my contact information, and send me a direct email, as I do have a gift for you for being my 1,000 subscriber. Now, as I reflect back on calendar year 2024, there's a lot of great things that we talked about, especially in the space around engineering, tech, and finances. And especially on the engineering side of the house, there's a lot of great things that we covered. And a lot of focus has been on learning Linux. And specifically, I teach you guys around RHEL. And it's a great operating system for you to learn, especially when you go into the engineering field, because that's just one of the tools in your tool belt. We learn a lot of things on the command line, especially how to work with editors such as Vim. As you continue working with the command line, there's a lot of other videos in there, such as shell redirection, learning about special permissions. I mean, the list goes on and on. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and in the description, put a link to the playlist. So that way you guys can see all the things that we talked about from an engineering perspective in 2024. On the tech side of the house, there's a lot of great things that we covered in calendar year 2024. And some of the items that come to mind are how we implement a paperless household, and especially the process that we use in order to accomplish that. And by the way, that paperless process allowed me to save myself over $1,000 with something that recently happened. And having good paperwork allows you to leverage that in order to save yourself some money, and more importantly, be very organized. I've had subscribers in the past ask me to take a look at different security software and teach them how they should look at it as well. So I also did a video in calendar year 2024 showing you the differences between two security softwares and how to make a decision between both of them. Recently, I also upgraded my server with extra hard drive space, not only from a cache drive perspective, but also from a long-term storage perspective. So that video talks about how to go ahead and upgrade the hard drives, especially for the two different arrays. And more importantly, we even took a look at what the different technologies are. And if you're interested in learning about that, I'll go ahead and put a link in the description on the technology playlist. Now, from a financial perspective this year, it was really cool because we learned a lot about how car payments keep you poor. I also taught you guys how we leverage a financial automation system in our house in order to do a lot less work than most people and still run further than most, because we leverage that system in order to do the work for us instead of us spending our time doing the day in, day out stuff, such as managing your finances. And because we're not spending a lot of time in doing that, we're able to focus our efforts on other things. And I am telling you guys, you should definitely leverage that video as well, so that way you guys can come out ahead financially. There's even another video that I did that talks about how taking responsibility will really propel you from a financial perspective. So if you haven't watched that, take a look at that one as well. Now, this calendar year has been phenomenal, and I really want to thank you guys. I can't believe how this channel has grown over the last couple of years, especially when I first started. I'll be honest with you guys, I didn't think that anybody wanted to listen to me. I didn't even want to start it because when I first started, I said, nobody cares about this stuff. Nobody wants to listen, especially to what I have to say. And that couldn't have been further from the truth. It's really cool to see that I am connecting with you all around the world and we're exchanging information, we're learning from each other, and in hopes to better each other's lives. And so that is a commitment that I have for you guys for calendar year 2025. Be on the lookout as we have a lot of amazing things planned for you guys. And I really hope that you're taking the time out now to recharge, spend time with family and friends, and go ahead and set those goals for calendar year 2025. I could already tell you right now, we have already set our goals for calendar year 2025, and especially for this channel. So signing off for one last time, and no, not ever, but for calendar year 2024. Again, I love you guys. I appreciate you all. And one last time, make sure you give me a like for the video as it helps the channel grow. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel and turn on your notifications so you're notified whenever I upload new videos to the channel. Go ahead and share this video with a family member or friend so that way they can learn and grow with us. All right, guys, I'll see you in calendar year 2025. So if you made it this far, no, the video's not over just yet, but I do have a little gift for you guys, and hopefully you find this as funny as I do. And that is going to be some of the bloopers from calendar year 2024. Because if you guys think that I am perfect on camera, that is the furthest thing from the truth. Not gonna lie, guys, it's a little hard to look at the camera just like I'm doing right now and be able to talk to you without stuttering, without, giving you the ums, the ers, and all that stuff. You really have to take some time to practice this. Don't believe me? We all know everybody goes for those. And one of the real world problems that our family has been able to solve, and one of the real world problems that our family has been able to solve, and one of the real problems that our family has been able to solve, how am I going to post that? Let's do that again. I'll give you an example. And again, we want you to be notified whenever we upload new content to the channel. As this obnoxious car goes by. And by the way, if you haven't checked out the 2 videos that I've done on this topic, one talks specifically about, we're gonna wait for this siren to go through. Man, somebody's dying, I guess. I guess it ain't looking good for that person. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. That was kind of funny.